Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Okay, let's continue with property of simple linear regression equation. Okay, property number 1. Simple linear regression equation is a line that best represents the data on a scatter plot that passes through x bar, y bar. That means passes through the midpoint or the average of the independent and dependent variables. Yeah, that means when we draw the regression, the line of best fit. Yeah, for example, this is the data. Okay, so you must make sure that this line passing through x bar, y bar. Okay, so that is the property number 1. Okay, so this line, yeah, this line y hat equal to beta naught hat plus beta 1 x. Okay, this line, it will minimize the sum of squared differences between observed and predicted values. Yeah, that means it minimizes the distance between this. Yeah, so observed means the original data, the historical data. Predictor means the value on the line. Yeah, that is the mathematical model, the mathematical equation. This is the predicted value. Yeah, on the value on the line, no, the equation. Okay. So it consider a good approximation of the true relationship between two variables. So we can, if the data can be represented by linear regression equation, then it is a relationship. Yeah, it is a good approximation of the true relationship between the variables. Okay, this line also, this line y hat equal to beta naught hat plus beta 1 hat x, as a constant of beta naught and or y-intercept, and it has a regression coefficient of beta 1 hat or the slope, which describe the average change in the dependent variable for each unit change in the independent variable. Okay, so we like to ask this question, what is beta 1 and how do we interpret it? Okay, so beta 1 describe the average change, the change in dependent variable, that means the change in y, okay, for each unit change in the independent variable or each unit change in x. Okay, we can use this equation here, this equation to estimate the value of variable given, of a variable given a value of the other variable. Okay, either interpolate or extrapolate, but normally we don't do extrapolation because it is we need to be careful. Interpolation, it is okay, reasonable to use the equation to do interpolation, but for extrapolation you need to be careful. Okay, guidelines for using simple linear regression equation. So we need to be careful whenever we use this equation. Y hat equal to beta naught hat plus beta 1 hat times x. Okay, number 1, it says that if there is no linear correlation, do not use the regression equation to make prediction. That means, let's say if r equal to 0, so that means you cannot use this equation, to relate the two variables. Okay, number 2, when using the regression equation for prediction, stay within the scope of the available sample data. Be careful, like I said just now, with extrapolation method. So you need to be careful. Okay, number 3, a regression equation based on old data is not necessarily suitable for current data. For example, you have a prediction about the salary, in, let's say, 1989, let's say. And you cannot simply use this model to predict 2020 income, for example. So that is what it means. Regression equation based on old data is not necessarily suitable for current data, because a lot of things has effect. The income in 2020 as compared to 1989. For example, the price of goods are cheaper in 1989 as compared to 2020. So that is why the salary at that time is lower as compared to the salary of a worker in 2020, for example. So the current the equation, you need to be careful. Old data cannot simply use for the new data or current data. Okay, lastly, do not make prediction about a population that is different from the population from which the sample data are drawn. For example, your equation, for example, for women, yeah, for women, and suddenly you want to use the equation for men, yeah, data for men. So then it is not suitable, yeah. So do not make prediction about a population that is different from the population from which the sample were drawn, or maybe country, yeah. So for example, you formulate relationship between the mathematical equation for salary in UK, and you want to compare use the same model to compare the salary in Malaysia, for example. So it doesn't fit in, yeah. Okay, so need to be careful there. Okay, this is an example, yeah, from table 1, yeah, earlier section. Okay, calculate the slope, y-intercept, then write its equation. Yeah, these are some of the questions that relates to 5.2. Yeah, draw the line of best fit on the scatter diagram, interpret the values of intercept and slope. Okay, use the equation of the fitted to predict. Yeah, so this is an application of linear regression model, yeah, to do prediction. Yeah, to do prediction, but remember, do not extrapolate. Yeah. Okay, so this is the how we do it, yeah. How do we express, or how do we find the regression equation? Okay, so we use maybe it is a bit different from what you have learned in algebra when you want to find y equal to mx plus c. Yeah, so it is a bit different. Here we find what is beta 1, what is beta naught, then you substitute into the equation. Yeah, so the equation, yeah, is beta naught plus beta 1 hat x. Yeah, so using this formula, yeah, for beta 1, and then using for beta naught using this formula, yeah, this formula. So this formula can be referred in the statistical table. Okay, so for the scatter diagram, this is similar, like shown in 5.4. Interpretation for the intercept, when the hours spent to study is 0, yeah, the mark predicted to be 26.89 to 8. For example, a student didn't study at all, but he just attend the class, but he can score at least 27 marks, for example, yeah. And slope 4.0593, what does it represent? So it tells us that the marks increase by this much, by 4 points for every hour student spent to study. For example, if the student spend 2 hours, that means for 8 marks, and so on. Yeah. So that is the interpretation of the regression coefficient or the slope. Okay, so and the last part is the prediction. Okay, when x equal to 16, when x equal to 20. So you simply substitute into the formula. Yeah, when x equal to 16 and when x equal to 20. Okay, and we can comment here. Yeah, normally the total marks is over 100. Okay, so the answers not logical for x equal to 2, since in practice the percentage marks cannot go beyond 100%. So this is what we mean by extrapolation. So you need to be careful when you get the answer. Yeah. So yes, you need to be the answer should be practical. Okay. So we stop here, and then I'll share with you exercise 5.2 later on.